Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, angry faithful of all ages. Yes, we are starting a before the bat time, but we are on the same bat channel. This is episode 238 of Nerd Sports. We promise no false advertising. The show is broken, unlike Activision, and we're not like the local thugs. We won't break into your car and leave a copy of Black Ops 7 in there. You're just along for the ride.
No, 7.
Don't
7.
even get.
That's what I said.
We
I said
said
7. I said 7.
Don't even get me started on this.
But as we normally do, we are going to start this show off by throwing things to our illustrious producer, albeit very briefly, for this week's Weird Sport. Take it away, David.
Yeah, this is kind of a fun one. I know I went over this before, but we go through things. We're 238 episodes in, so this is called Fireball Soccer. And no, there's no audio with it. I'm gonna stop the audio right there. But it's a unique game in Indonesia where, they play soccer with a live fireball.
Yes, that is awesome.
I could get into that.
I mean, it's not like they've got to worry about burning off their leg hair.
I guess.
It's very true.
But yeah,
It's a coconut soaked in kerosene. What the hell, dude?
Could you imagine headbutting that?
Oh.
Oh man, some people are just built differently.
You imagine catching one in the face?
Just did.
If you headbutt it, you're gonna take a freaking fire in the face.
That's crazy.
Nope.
Oh boy. So the Hall of Fame ballot was released for the 2026 class. There are going to be some notables on there. Let me see here. Come on. We're going to be looking for Bobby Abreu of the Phillies, Carlos Beltran of the Mets, Ryan Braun of the Brewers. He hasn't been. It's been 5 years, but yeah, okay. Mark Burley of the White Sox, Shin Soo Choo of the Texas Rangers,
Nice.
Edwin Encarnacion. You know what?
Dude.
That guy from the Blue Jays.
Wow.
Gio Gonzalez from the Nationals, Alex Gordon of the Royals, Cole Hamels of the Phillies. He's going to get in first ballot. Felix Hernandez of the Mariners, probably another one. Torrey Hunter from the Twins. Let me see here. Andrew Jones of the Braves, probably another first ballot. Matt Kemp of the Dodgers, Howie Kendrick of the Angels, Nick Markakis of the Orioles, Daniel Murphy of the Mets, Dustin Pedroia of the Boston Red Sox. If he doesn't fucking get in on the first ballot, there will be riots in the streets of New England. Hunter Pence of the Giants, Andy Pettit of the Yankees, probably going to get in. Rick Porcello of the Red Sox, Manny Ramirez of the Red Sox. That boy needs to get in. A-Rod of the Yankees, fuck that guy. Francisco Rodriguez of the Angels, and Jimmy Rollins of the Phillies. Let me see here. Yeah. So that's a pretty big class for people to choose from. Cole Hamels and is probably going to get in on first ballot alone, just because of what just that the content of his work on the field. So we'll see what happens with that. Free agency news: the Red Sox are viewed as a strong contender. Well, not favorite, but a strong contender to land first baseman Pete Alonso from the Mets, which is fine. They're a little heavy at first base right now. They've got Tristan Casas, who's dedicated first baseman, but last year, I mean, he didn't even play a full year last year because he went out with a torn ACL, and then they picked up Brandon Lau at the trade deadline off of waivers. He helped push them into the postseason a little bit. He's if we decide not to take him or renew his contract or whatever, I mean that's 1.25 million off the books, kind of a thing. I don't hate Pete Alonso for the idea of Pete Alonso playing home games at Fenway Park. I'm actually kind of a fan of that idea. Josh Naylor of the Mariners had a really, really, really good year last year. Had an amazing postseason for the Mariners last year. His deal is now official. He's off the free agent market. He's going to be returning to the Mariners. Let me see here. And let me see here. There's not a lot of other news out there.
Well, there's
I mean, as far as baseball news.
baseball, yeah, not that a whole lot of baseball.
So before you jump the shark, let me try to wrap up baseball here real quick.
Do you want to do the UFC stuff on Wednesday?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Because homeboy Dana White was like, he will never be at another event. I want to go over that on Wednesday. Yeah.
Okay.
Josh Naylor's deal. It's a 5-year deal. Let me see. I had the particulars on that. He was there. He was the Mariners' #1 priority. So it's a 5-year deal that's worth $92.5 million. As expected, it's the richest free agent contract for a position player in Seattle since Robinson Cano's really bad 10-year contract worth $240. Such a bad contract. But the club did not confirm the value as of today, but it also includes a full no trade clause. So if it comes around trade deadline time and teams start pitching packages trying to get Josh Naylor, if he does not want to go, he will activate that no trade clause and he will stay right the fuck where he's at.
Why is it a trade?
Well, okay. So if a player is willing to sign that many years, right? Which means, and he's got no opt-outs, which this contract, it doesn't say anything about there being a player option to opt out, right?
Uh-huh.
And that means that player has a home, he's dedicated to that club, and he wants to see where the future of that club goes, right? And he wants to be a part of it. Contracts these days just means that you're guaranteed a paycheck as long as you're playing. That doesn't mean that you're guaranteed to play anywhere, because unless you've got that no trade clause, everybody is trade fodder toward the deadline. But if a player has the option of a no trade clause and they use it, they're not going to go anywhere. Now, if the club is willing to give that player a no trade clause, 9 times out of 10, they generally end up staying put anyway. So, and that's because that last year the Mariners, for whatever reason, they struck gold. They've got a good core, good young core that they can build around. They've got the right blend of veterans. Cal Riley was, I mean, don't get me started. Cal Riley was fucked this year on the MVP voting. They're going to give it to Aaron Judge because of his batting average and his RBIs. But when you look at it from the prism of defensive opportunities, that's every pitch for Cal Riley, right? He had a 99.2% stop rate on pitches last season. And he didn't get scored with his first pass ball until the postseason. So anything that got past him was usually a wild pitch, and it was scored that way, and which would make it an error on the pitcher, not the catcher. So, and plus the fact that Cal Riley hit 60 home runs last year in the regular season, which is what they measure the the body of work from, is from the regular season. He's now the first player in NFL history to hit 60 home runs for a season and not win the MVP. Because for whatever reason, the fellatio fest that happens to, orbit around Aaron Judge's jock is unreal. So he's now the two-time MVP for the American League. Shohei Ohtani last week was named the National League MVP, which is now his fourth straight MVP award. Second straight for the National League. He had two the previous years in the American League when he was in Anaheim playing for the Angels.
What did Otani's interpreter win?
I believe some prepaid gift cards for offshore betting websites. So, and a subscription to NordVPN, so that way they can't track him. It's a whole thing.
It's NordVPN. And a Duolingo subscription.
A Duolingo subscription.
Have you seen the videos of how Shohei Ohtani actually talks?
Yeah, he fucking speaks English, but when it comes time for like interviews in the postseason, all of a sudden he doesn't know how.
Yeah,
And he speaks it with an accent too. That's what's crazy is he speaks English with like an actual accent.
Yeah,
and not an Asian accent. It's like a it's like a
Southern Georgian.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy.
It's just
man.
It's hilarious.
It's almost as crazy as the 28 unanswered points Texas A&M put up against South Carolina in the second half on Saturday to win their game. Sorry, I had to put that out there. I know we're going to cover that game on Wednesday. It's going to Trey's going to be like, "What the fuck?" right now. Like, I know I'm sitting there watching that game, going, "Oh shit!" And then my wife wanted to go grocery shopping, and I was like, "I'm going to go with you. I got to get out of this house." And because I'm looking at the score of this game, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, dude! It's 30-3 South Carolina at the half, right?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, there is no fucking way. Dude, in the second half, South Carolina had less than 100 yards offense.
God.
Yeah.
I mean,
that hurts.
I mean, on the first 4 drives that the Aggies had, dude, they had 400 yards of almost 400 yards of offense in the third quarter.
Do you think that they actually went in and on the second half, the coach just?
I mean, I've seen like videos of the coach going in and saying,
"Oh, I know Coach Elko lit their ass up at halftime, dude."
Yeah,
because I mean, Marcel Reed, the quarterback for A&M, he tweeted out after the game. He said, "Sorry about the first half." I mean, A&M had 4 turnovers on the day. And yeah, I'm just like, holy crap, dude. And it would have been a larger margin of victory had they not turned the ball over on the South Carolina 2-yard line. But again, I'm going to go over that game on Wednesday. All right, so let's get into week 11, the scores for said game. Before we get anywhere, our pick for Monday night, tonight's game, Dallas, they are currently up 10-6.
okay.
They are on the 14-yard line of Las Vegas, 2nd and 10. And They're now at 3rd and 10. Okay. So they're probably going to bring in their kicker and go up, make it a full 1-score possession. Anyways,
That was another thing in preparation for this NFL stuff. Is almost every game that was like borderline, it was won by the kicker.
yeah. This week was definitely a week of the kicker.
Yeah. It's not even just this week. It's been most of the season.
It has, but it was really pronounced this week. So, but hey, that's what the kicker's position is for. I know that the Texans kicker, I mean, he signed a contract with the team probably last week because Fairbairn's out with a quad injury.
Mm.
I mean, he got a game ball yesterday for kicking that walk off. So I'm like, all right, dude, I'm here for the chaos. So we're going to start things off right with our Thursday night game. Normally, Thursday night games this season have been kind of snooze fests, but the Patriots made things a little more festive this past week. They beat the Jets, which was our pick for the outcome, 27-14. So we all got that game right. The next game, David was the only one that picked the Dolphins.
And that was a guess.
Yeah,
that was blatantly. I was like, they
and
both.
that one was decided by a field goal. So,
Yeah.
Moving on, we all picked Colin picked the Falcons, and Carolina won it on a last-second field goal.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, they won it by a field goal, and they won it on a defensive stand. So, that game was kind of entertaining to watch the last part of that game because Atlanta kept getting sacked on that drive, right? There was a holding penalty, or no, it was a false start. Then their quarterback Kirk Cousins got sacked because Michael Penix Jr. was out with a concussion. He got put out of the game, and then it was like 4th and 14. So of course they've got to go for it, and yeah. No dice. So all Carolina had to come in and do with the last 33 seconds was, and touchdown Dallas, was take a couple of knees, and that was it. So, but then we all picked Buffalo. They beat the Buccaneers 44-32. That game, I expected that game to be a little bit closer than it actually was.
Well, it kind of was. If you think about it, I mean, most of the stuff was some of the stuff was done in the 4th quarter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I expected the final score to be a lot closer. I mean, like a 3.5, 4-point spread.
Yeah.
But hey, win's a win.
Mhm.
The next up, Colin was the only one that got this game right.
Yeah, because we didn't believe in Jacksonville and
Yeah,
Jaguars.
we did not believe in Jacksonville.
At all. I still don't know how they did that.
Yeah.
35-6. It's like they came in and they were like, Harbaugh? I don't know her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they decimated
Oh,
the Chargers.
but you know what?
Embarrassed, I think, is the word you're looking for.
I think the Chargers needed an embarrassment, especially on the road, to kind of wake them up and go, you know what? We've still got a whole season to play here. We can't coast. Next up was the Bears at the Vikings. We all got that game right. And the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games were unanimous picks that we got all right. That includes the Packers over the football Giants, the Steelers over the Bengals, the Texans over the Titans. And we'll get into that news here in just a second, David.
Okay.
And then we had the Niners over the Cardinals and the Rams over the Seahawks. And then it goes back to up and down, dicey, right?
Yeah.
Colin had faith in the Cleveland Browns because I just think he was being contrary.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody else, we picked the Ravens, 23-16. So
No, yeah, it was just me being contrary.
yeah. So This is the pick that was unanimous, and that I love the fact that it was just an anger pick because we're just like, fuck the Chiefs. To quote Colin from last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Broncos in a walk-off kicked a last-second field goal to beat the Chiefs.
I didn't realize last week was the first time I dropped the F-bomb.
You did. You dropped that. That was your first F-bomb. So, yeah, on the show.
Well, on the show.
Yeah, on the show. Yeah. I think it's only maybe like the second or third time I've ever heard you say it myself, and it's still kind of a shock because I'm like,
It's always jarring to hear your like my kids are all grown up, and it's like my oldest boy is going to be 25 in December, and it's still jarring to hear him curse.
yeah,
I
it's
still
like
can't quite get used to it.
right. Like my dad, 20-year Navy guy, cusses like a sailor, obviously, because he is or was. And and here I come in with, grunt vocabulary.
Right.
And it's like we're kind of speaking that same language, but it's different dialects, it's like an accent, my dad's speaking West Coast, right? I'm over here speaking Southern drawl. We kind of understand each other.
Cursing in different dialects.
It's like talking sign language in America and England.
Yeah, you're using ASL in England, and they're like, huh? Dad.
I like the fact that last week was my first F-bomb on the show.
Mhm.
I keep thinking of Guardians 3.
Right. Yes. Yeah, last week was Colin's Peter Quill moment, but yeah. So
You know what's okay?
I cuss in front of my mom, but I don't cuss when I'm talking to my mom.
There's a difference.
There is a difference.
It's subtle, but I get it. I absolutely I get what you mean.
Yeah.
And it makes sense.
It really does. Because you're like, oh, that's a line I can't cross.
Yeah, especially anybody that lives in the South. Like, you get it.
Yeah, you got to be respectful to your mama. All right, so moving on, we had the Sunday night game, the Lions at Philadelphia. Colin picked the Eagles. It was an ugly game on both sides of the ball.
Yeah. That I was watching that game and I was just
I firmly believe because of this game that the tush push is going to come up for another vote in front of the owners committee after this season's over.
Yeah.
It's not that the play is undefendable. It's just the fact that Philadelphia's offensive line gets away with so many false starts. It's not even funny.
I'm surprised no one's pregnant.
Dude. I mean, I get it. He's going for the whole they push it in. So, what's plan B?
Yeah. They need a
there is no plan B.
Right. Yeah. I mean, Chester Bennington said it best. There is no plan B. It's Lincoln Park for those of you keeping score at home. The good Lincoln Park, the real Lincoln Park, not the great value shit that they push out these days.
The remix.
Right. Yeah.
Redux. No.
one with the DEI.
The reduction. Yeah.
Is it a reduction? I think she might have got some bolt-ons.
Yeah.
It's a great value park. That's what it is.
Okay.
Great value.
It's great value Lincoln Park. So it's more like
We went from Lincoln Park to Grover Cleveland Park.
no. We went from Lincoln Park to Lincoln Park Bench.
Damn it.
Now made with real suck flavor. It's awesome. Oh, so the spreadsheet that I've been keeping track of took an absolute dump this week.
Fun.
Yeah, so this week my homework that I'm giving myself is I've got to go back through all of the scoreboards because remember I was keeping everything on hard copy.
For just such an occasion.
Just such an occasion.
Because technology will always let you down.
Hey, I mean, what's the old adage, Chris? You give a grunt something long enough, he'll figure out how to break it.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I broke Excel,
I
or
believe
at
it.
least this file. So
I
It
would
is what it
believe
is.
if you broke Excel for everybody nationwide, I would believe that.
That'd be so funny.
it would.
I'd be like,
it would. I
We
mean,
wait-
Microsoft would like slag my Xbox.
Go in tomorrow, and it's not going to work. Damn it, Johnny!
Everybody goes.
Freaking called it, man.
You get a phone call. It's like, hey, listen, this is Microsoft.
There's mass suicides occurring all across the country. There's stockbrokers throwing themselves out of windows. It's like the 1920s all over again. You know, the president allows Interpol to issue a red letter, red notice on me. It's a whole thing.
You see Johnny up on the stand in front of the podium doing the press conference. It's just, my bad.
It's just been like,
Sorry.
I
I have
mean,
a football picks on there.
I
I don't know. I
was
pushed
an
the
11
button.
series.
I pushed a
It
button and
It
broke.
happens. Like, I'll just play the caveman role. I'll be like, me push button, broke whole program.
Made more.
Like, how? What button did you push? Oh, I thought it was putting a freaking
It was-
algorithm in. I thought
You know what's sad?
Equation.
You
You're like
know what's
Command
sad?
F.
You know what's sad?
Ooh.
That even like with me growing up with all this technology, I'm still like that with half of it. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Oh shit! The wheels are falling off for the Raiders. They just threw an interception, and Dak nearly gave it back to him on the assume on the,
Yeah.
oh my god!
I'd say let's not go overboard and assume that this is anything the Cowboys are doing. I cannot stress this enough. The
Dak-
Cowboys
Dak's-
are not doing this. This is the Raiders falling apart. This is not Dallas getting good.
Look, I
Let's
mean, look,
make
you
that-
see, it hit him in the hands. Like he almost gave the ball back. Like he almost flipped the field. It was that Dak near interception was a glorified punt. That's what that was going to turn out to be.
I mean, yeah.
And Schottenheimer's like, "Fuck this, we're running the ball."
Excellent.
Okay, so Thursday night's game is the Bills coming to town. They are
Hold
the
on real
Texans are
quick.
hosting the Bills.
Hold on real quick, Johnny. We got to talk about the brawl.
Can we do it after our picks, bud? Fine. You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So Johnson and oh god. Finnegan.
No, hey, David, I'm going to stop you there. Finnegan no longer plays in the NFL. That fight occurred like 5 years ago.
What the hell? This is like
Spare parts, dude.
hold on.
Because if you'll notice that in that clip, Andre Johnson, the now Hall of Fame Andre Johnson, is wearing
Man,
the
I
navy
got
blue uniform for the or the royal blue, or no, it is the navy blue uniform for the Texans, and Finnegan is wearing the home whites of the Titans. This
you know
week,
what's really sad?
the
You know,
Titans wore the Love You Blue Titan uniform, and the Texans wore their road whites.
now here's the thing. This is where I got the fucking stuff from. This is the Tennessee Titans website.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I got that.
You don't
You know why they
think-
put that clip up there?
Mm.
They didn't have a chance to refresh their website yet because they had that up before the game yesterday. Which I would think that they would pick a different clip considering that Finnegan lost that fight.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Moving along.
So we can move along. Never mind then.
See, I stopped you. I saved you. You nearly died, David.
I know. I was on the cliff and you were like, oh, pulled it back there, buddy.
Like, it's not worth it,
I'm
man.
a crumbling cliff wall. I'm taking you with me, but not today, man.
Like, Clarence. Oh, George Bailey, you yuckster. Okay, so I feel like, what the fuck? Who's George Bailey?
Yeah.
It's called "It's a Wonderful Life," you uncultured swine.
I don't know
Read
what
a
that
book
is.
once in a while. Call.
Who reads
Watch a classic
books
movie.
anymore?
What?
Who has the time to read books anymore?
I mean, that's why I narrate them part time. Anyways,
Hmm.
Bills at the Texans. I hate to say it, dude. I'm taking Buffalo.
Bills.
Yeah.
Bills,
Buffalo, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
There's
Not unfortunately. They're
Listen, I got faith in the Texans, but it's not gonna happen.
I mean,
this would have to be one of the games where the Bills like lay down on the ground and we're like, we're gonna take a rest game.
I
know-
badly wanted to get tickets to this game. And I was going to wear my Josh Allen jersey too.
Mm.
Just because. I love the Texans. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fan. But it's like when you're a parent, right? And your two oldest kids or just your two kids are fighting each other. And you know that it's for a good reason and you don't want to pick the winner because you have a dog in both hunts, right? It's like that. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. This one should be easy. Jets at the Ravens. I'm taking Baltimore.
Yep.
Yeah, Baltimore. Yeah, Ravens. Mm. Mm.
What?
I'm looking at the next one.
Okay.
Steelers at the Bears. I was like, what's going on there, David? Did something fall out?
Just let this be fun for me.
I mean, come on.
I'm gonna go with Bears.
Okay.
Bears.
All right.
Believe it or not, I'm also going Bears.
I think I am too.
I had all these games mapped out in my head earlier of like who I was gonna pick, and now it's left me. Hold on. I know the Bears did good last week. I knew this,
Yes, they did.
but the Steelers also won, right? No. Yes.
Yeah, but they were playing the Bengals.
I mean, can you even really count that as a win?
Which team has a better win-loss rate?
Well, the Bears have the better record right now.
Yeah.
Just gonna go with the Bears.
And I'll go with the Bears.
Patriots at Cincinnati. I am taking New England all day.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You're
New
right.
England.
Next up, we've got the New York Football Giants at Detroit.
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 You know what? Yeah, the Lions better not fuck us this week. Like,
Especially this week against the
Like-
Giants. Come on.
Scatterborough did a kind of like a I guess like a Twitch update or something like that, and he's moving his foot now. It's out of the cast. They got him in a soft cast now.
Yeah. He was like, hey, chat, look at this.
Next up, we've
Isn't that
got
the
the
equivalent of selling feet pics online.
Probably
Isn't that
does.
essentially what he
No,
just did?
you know what? No, hold on.
That's essentially
Change-
what he just did.
Change me to the Steelers. I'm gonna.
Okay.
I
That-
plan.
I knew it was gonna. He couldn't let it go. I knew it was gonna happen. He
It-
can-
I was
he can
trying to
only
ignore.
fight-
I was trying to ignore the look of angst on his face.
He can only fight his nature for so long.
Yeah.
And touchdown, Dallas. George Pickens.
Noise.
Did I
Good
pick
Lord.
the New York Giants and the Lions? Or have we not got over yet?
We just did that one.
We did that. Everybody
fine.
picked Detroit. I saved you the breath. Don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you.
Vikings at the Packers. I'm going Green Bay.
Yep.
Green Bay.
Green
Yep.
Bay.
Ooh. I'm gonna love this.
Colts at the Chiefs. Dude, I'm taking
Colts.
Indianapolis all
Yep.
day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you say Indianapolis, Colin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
You
Next
think I'm
one's
gonna
be-
pick you? You think I'm gonna pick the Chiefs?
This next one's going to be the easiest pick of the week.
Right. So we're all going to take Tennessee, right?
Yeah. Shaw, dude.
They are gearing up to try to get that number one. They already have the number one pick for
I'm pretty sure they have a lock
draft.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They're trying. They're so trying to fill up a
Dude,
team.
when you let the Jets have a better record than you, then you know you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna when they face off against each other again. Did they already play each other this year? I think
Who?
they did. The Jets and Tennessee. Anyways,
I don't remember.
yeah. My faith in Jacksonville this week has been restored. I'm taking Jacksonville over Arizona.
Same.
Yarp. Yep.
I wouldn't say that my faith in Jacksonville's been restored, but
Well, it's because
They're
don't
not-
have anything
But-
other
well,
than Cardinals.
they're not a bad team this year.
No,
But it's
They're not a-
because they're playing Arizona. That's
They're not
why.
a good.
The
team.
Jets and Giants. haven't played yet.
They
They've
can
had a
hold
really
their
weak-
own.
Please, they've had a really weak schedule. Come on.
Okay. Chris, this one's gonna hurt. Eagles at the Cowboys.
Oh, we skipped one.
Oh, I haven't picked the other ones.
We skipped Browns and Raiders,
Oh yeah, we did.
which is understandable. I understand completely.
got
skipped that
Jaguars.
one because
I
kinda
completely
wanted-
forgot that those two teams were playing next week.
I forgot they existed.
I think this one's
I,
gonna.
I thought they were having their licenses pulled by the owners committee.
By the way, Jaguars and Cardinals going to go Jaguars. This next one, the Browns and the Raiders, I think we need to pull out the platypus.
I'm going
Boy.
I'm going the
Hold on,
Browns.
Colin. All right.
I don't care what.
Heads, we go Browns. Tails, we go Raiders. It's heads.
Okay,
There we go.
there we go.
That will make it unanimous because I could not care less about either of these teams.
Yeah,
Okay,
here.
The platypus does not lie.
Yep.
I was gonna choose the Browns no matter what. So
No,
And
the
if you-
platypus kind of ruined this last thing. And
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Because I had to pull out the Doofenshmirtz last week.
yeah, he had hit.
Yeah.
I don't know why we picked that team. Blah blah blah. Dude, we chose the platypus. It was a coin flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agent P screwed us, dude.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm gonna leave this line blank because I want everybody to kind of mull over their decision. We'll come back to it.
We already know it's going to be the fucking Eagles.
Well, no. Well,
oh, I'm going Eagles. What do you? Don't leave my line blank. What do you?
yeah. Let's just go Eagles.
Listen, I don't want to,
Okay.
but I
I don't
also know
care.
I have to.
So if
Dude,
we
I-
take
no
the L on
way.
that line, we're gonna be okay. Yeah.
I don't care if the Cowboys win or not. It's like I literally like if the
I'm not going to feel
Cowboys-
good about it.
if the Cowboys like disappeared, I don't think I would notice.
Yeah, you would because Jerry Jones would be talking about it.
You think I paid attention to Jerry Jones?
I'm going to take Atlanta over New Orleans. If that means anything to anybody.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah. It's another one that they.
Colin.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Okay. Like, there's no way to end that part of the conversation. You just move on, pretend it didn't happen. Tampa Bay is going to try to right the ship against the Rams.
gonna
I
go
went
with
the Rams.
Rams.
Colin, you said Rams.
Yarp.
You're.
You know what? I'm going to be the outlier
Mhm.
because I feel like being contrary. All right, Panthers at the Niners.
You see, I don't know who to choose on this one.
Yeah. They're pretty close. Niners lost a couple of players.
Brock Purdy is back though. So the
They're
Niners have their
equally
quarterback
bad.
back.
They're equally bad.
No, they're not.
Why not?
They're not that spectacular this year,
I
like they
still-
were last couple of years.
I
You
still
know,
got Niners.
yeah, I'm going to take the Niners because I think that while both teams are not great, I think the Niners are just a little bit better.
I guess I'll go with the Niners. I don't like. Who cares?
There are 4 teams on a bye week this week. The Dolphins, the Chargers, the Commanders, and the Broncos, who have won 8 straight games, by the way. Yeah. That's a thing. Let me see here. NASCAR news. There is and Colin, do you have any jokes this week?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Narp.
So until further notice, programming note for those of you out there in Angry Nation. Joke time will be on a hiatus until the creative juices start to flow again.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I've got one. What do you call it when you go? What's the name of the surgical procedure when you go from female to male?
Retarded.
Addictomy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I do have.
Oh,
Do I
you've
have
got one?
Yep.
No, hold on. No, don't quote me on that. Do I have some saved that I forgot that I saved?
I don't know.
I
Do you?
suppose so. No, yeah, I do. I have 2.
You've got 2?
Rising from the smoke and haze of desolation comes a Spartan. He is bent on wronging that which has been set right. It's the greatest genetic code ever to exist here for your ears and eyes to feast upon. Spartan Colin, I hope you're bringing the smoke tonight. Someone get me a joke.
They say laughter is the best medicine. That's why I'm no longer allowed at the children's hospital.
Oh. Dirty.
What a bungee jumpers and gay men have in common? If the rubber breaks, they're in deep shit.
Oh, God.
Slipping out through the fog of war, this Spartan continues the fight. Your souls have become collateral damage in the battle against the flood of moral supremacy. Leave your expectations at the door and marvel before the pillar of tactical prowess. Ladies and gentlemen, angry faithful of all ages, this has been Joke Time with Colin.
All right. So I saw something that was it shouldn't be funny. This is not funny. But they showed a picture of the sideline of the Dallas Cowboys, right? Their side of the field.
Mm-hmm.
and the coaching staff. So the player that committed suicide last week or week before last, week and a half ago,
Mhm.
Nealon, yeah, he's on a T-shirt.
What do you mean he's on a T-shirt?
His face is literally on a T-shirt.
You've never heard somebody say that phrase on TikTok?
Like if somebody
No.
breaks into my house, I'm putting them on a T-shirt. I'll explain it to you after the show, Colin.
Well, my bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, what are your thoughts about the new Steam box?
I don't care.
Yeah,
Could care less.
honestly.
I don't have an
I
opinion.
think it's funny. You get all these influencers on TikTok. They're like, "Well, my Xbox, my PS5, yak yak yak. They serve me well." And they're giving it one last rub down because this is going because the Steam box is going in its place. No, the fuck it's not. Shut up. No, it's
How
not.
much are they? Did they
You
release
know
a
what? Hold on.
price?
Let me look.
Yeah.
Because you know what, depending.
Holy
might be
gag
cheap.
reflex when you see the price.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see here.
$500.
$500.
How much is the Series X?
$600.
Okay, so it would in fact be cheaper for me to buy.
Yeah, but the Series X has got a better processor. It's got better hardware in it.
Yeah.
The Steam box is basically a Chromebook with a controller.
But it's got Linux. Exactly. It means fucking nothing when it comes to gaming.
It's like the stupid PS5 Pro. It's like the updated
Now-
graphics that you can't see with a naked eye.
Yeah, okay, fair point. Fair point. But Xbox did say something about there's like rumors out there that the next version of the Xbox is going to be basically an all-in-one PC with an Xbox app on it.
And
Yeah.
like $1,100.
Yeah. I mean, if that's the case, I mean, I generally don't buy anything on launch anyway, because, you know, that first batch is always buggy, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I can't justify
Yeah,
I can't justify it, especially with all the increases that they had for the Game Pass.
yeah, absolutely not. I think that the prices are going to come down. I think market conditions are going to dictate that because
They have to.
they have to. I mean, I went and
Even
I
the
spent.
game prices have to come down because that's not sustainable right now.
It's really not. What I did, I went to GameStop and I got a 3-month gift card at the for you know the $20 a month rate, and GameStop has got a stockpile of those things, so they're not going to run out anytime soon. And the codes are still good, so it's not like Microsoft went in and flagged all of the codes.
I'm surprised. I'm very, very surprised that they didn't. And I think that was some serious lobbying from GameStop on their part. They had to go in and
Well, yeah. The problem
I
with
don't
the
wanna
people
say
over
they-
there in Seattle is the fact that, you know, one, that whole damn place has gone Looney Tunes anyway.
yeah.
But I don't know, man. Phil Spencer's just he's got to get a rein on these people. You know, he's got to stop talking to these. I don't know. You know what it is? I think that Sony sent some people over to infiltrate to set Microsoft up for failure. But I don't know, man. $600. I am playing Outer Worlds 2 right now. That's actually kind of it's an entertaining game.
You know, and the first one, I have the first one on PS5 or PS4. I can't remember which one, but I played through the first one.
Yeah.
I only played through it once though. I haven't had any repeat. I really haven't had any desire to because
I think this
it was
one's going to be the same.
entertaining.
Yeah.
It was entertaining. It just didn't have much to it. It just felt like there was still a lot missing.
Yeah, I mean it's an Obsidian game, and these
Yeah.
are the same people that made New Vegas, but
Yeah,
you know, it's
it's not bad.
I don't want to say
it is.
World 2 is a reshell of the first game because it's not. But
It didn't look like it was a huge leap forward either. By
it's really not. The combat is the same
Mm.
for the most part. You know, you've got time dilation if you choose to use it. I haven't used it much, really.
You're talking a lot about like bullet time or anything.
Yeah. I
Something
mean,
like that. Okay.
because you know, I remember the first one, you had that time dilation and you could slow everything down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they've got that feature back.
I never really used it either.
By the way,
You know-
hey, it's Boo.
I'm sorry, we were talking what?
Six Boo said hi.
Oh,
Oh hey.
wait, hello.
Hello.
It gets the lotion. Colin's cocking his head like, what's that? Silence of
Or
the
else
lambs.
it gets
Anyways,
the hose again.
anyhow. So all right, so off topic, I have to brag on Colin. This dude here, I got his report card last week. When I say it's all straight A's, dude, there is not a grade that dips below 96.
Nice. Hell yeah, keep that up.
Right? I'm sitting there going, bruh.
You know what's insane to me though? I'm not that smart. Like if we're now hold on. If you look at my intelligence level, I'm not that smart. I'm not that smart. My grades don't make sense. I'm borderline stupid.
I say nay. Gentlemen, what say you?
Nay.
Nay.
Nay. See, the
You
nays
don't
have
get
it.
straight A's when you're stupid.
Yeah. The smartitude is there. We bow down.
No,
sir.
no, no. See, they're stupid.
If you were
No.
borderline, it would be straight C's.
No. See,
you would
they're
have my
stupid.
GPA right
no,
now.
No, they're stupid. And then there's retarded and not putting forth effort.
That's just lazy.
Yeah, that's just lazy. That was me in high school. Okay. I was
Same.
lazy in high school. That's why I joined the army. No, I was lazy
Same.
because I was going to join the army.
Yeah, no. Your thought process was, I'm going to jump out of planes. To hell with my education.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, infantry? I don't need no stinking math. Uncle Sam, we're going to teach you how to launch missiles at tanks.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I don't need to know how to do math. I'm going into the infantry, and then they made me.
Here's geometry and trigonometry.
It's like,
Had a calculator reverse slope.
that's why I wasn't on the FTC, though. That's why they had me on the gun.
God. Oh, I just turned a knob.
Dude, them trying to teach me the M16 plotting table by hand. I don't know how I got through Charlie School because I did not understand that at all. To this day, I have no idea. I can't remember any of it.
Yeah.
But you put me on that gun, I guarantee you, I'm putting rounds on foreheads right now. Warheads on foreheads.
Yeah. Now they have since dude, my MOS doesn't exist anymore. They phased it out.
Oh, you were
There's
a hotel. That's
11
right. You were a
hotels
hotel,
are no
yeah.
more. It's everybody's a Bravo or a Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
And
What's
I'm
the
like,
On the whole
They don't even have 11 Mike anymore. Which
yeah, 11 Hotel. It was specifically for anti-armor. It was
Tow
the
gunner.
tow missile specialty.
Oh, okay.
So, and then you had 11 Mike, which was basically Bradley's.
dismounted infantry. Yeah, dismounted
Yeah,
infantry.
so I mean, they were crunchies that rode everywhere. That's all it was.
Mhm.
So, but no, getting back to Outer Worlds too, it's like I don't know, it's entertaining. I mean, I think this game's going to be a lot longer than the first one. Honestly,
I hope so. Because the first
Um,
one was only like 20, maybe 30 hours if you really do everything.
yeah.
It's
I
very
mean,
short.
so right now, granted, I'm not speed running it or anything like that. There's a ton of side missions that I haven't completed yet. I'm still just on the first planet, so
Hmm.
we'll see. Let me see something here.
Hmm.
Outer Worlds 2, 25 to 35 hours for the main story, 35 to 50 hours for a playthrough that includes side quests, and 55 plus hours for 100% completion.
So it's a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Because I did side quests, and I think my playthrough on the first one was, I want to say around 30 hours. Something.
Yeah. And I chose not to torture myself this time around. Because last time when I played the first one, I played it on the hard setting the first time
Oh,
through.
yeah, no.
Because you're like you just get the hard achievements and you can go back through and just kind of coast and get all the other achievements.
See,
I'm like-
I want to get the
I'm
story
like-
though.
I'm like, fuck that. I want to go normal. And so whenever you save your game and whatever, and you back out of it, and you go back and you reload the game, the title menu or the menu screen, Mr. Lunar or Mr.
Mhm.
Moon,
Yeah,
he'll talk shit to you. He's like, "Oh, so you're still playing it on normal, huh?" And I'm like, "Oh, fuck you."
yeah. I got no shame. I play on easy. I have absolutely no problem admitting that I play my single player games on easy.
Oh yeah, I always,
I'm not there. I'm not looking for some, tear the rest of my hair out, frustrating.
Like some
I don't
games,
want to do all that.
like some games, sure, but like sometimes, like it's not fun playing on easy mode.
well,
I'm
there's
there for the story.
well, no, okay. Here's the thing with games not only like Diablo 4. There's a reason why you do the upper echelons of hard. So you can get
I don't care about the grind though. I don't.
No.
I don't want
Like
to.
to me, the correct. To
If
me,
it's not for you, it's not for you. Some people play the game for the storyline. I get that. There's different people, different.
Oh, I'm not saying that doesn't have its place. I just,
Yeah.
for me,
to me, the
I'm
only
happy playing
correct,
on easy.
to me, the correct way to play a Resident Evil game is you start on the hardest difficulty, like you can. It's so much more fun.
To me, the correct way to play any game is how you want. What makes it fun for you? If playing it on the absolute hardest and finding some way to handicap yourself even harder so that it's even worse, if that's fun for you, be my guest. If it's playing it on easy and hop skipping and jumping past all the bosses, more power to you too.
Now,
Yeah.
I was never one that went through like on Halo, and I never went skull hunting, right? I mean, if I find them, I find them. If not,
Right.
no big on me, right? But the first playthrough, I always played it on Legendary, just to get the achievement out of the way, and then I would go back and hunt for the achievements and stuff, which completely fine. That's just the way that I enjoyed it.
Right.
One game I'm thinking about playing eventually. It's called Door Kickers 2.
I've seen gameplay on that one. It's pretty hard. It's
It looks pretty.
it's not what is it, Ready or Not?
It's
not that level of difficulty, but
Yeah, it's above, and I don't really like those types of games, but it's very interesting. Only like $25, but anyways, you ready to land this plane?
Yeah, because there is no NASCAR news this week.
The game of the year nominees got announced.
Oh yeah, go ahead, rattle that off.
Let me search what they were. Game of the Year nominees 2025.
While he's pulling that up, I've gotten back into, and I know it's going to be an old name, but No Man's Sky. I've gotten back into that after that big.
I love that
About a
game.
month or so ago, there was another huge update.
Dude, I love that game so much.
Dude,
It's
Yeah,
so
I tried to
cool.
get into that game and
did not think
man,
it could get
I'm
any
telling
better, and it did.
you, That's good.
They got so much better.
Is that one of those you just turn your brain off and play kind of games?
You can choose to do that. I mean, there's nuance to everything, but yeah, there's somewhere you can just kind of do that and go and explore.
All right. So the games of 2025 for Game of the Year nominations are Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Oh, nice. I would love to see Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 win it just for an studio to get it.
So
Probably going to be Silk Song though.
No,
I
uh-uh.
agree.
no, it's not.
That one or Expedition 33 is
No,
good.
Expedition 33 is so winning. I haven't even played it, but the hype around the way people talk about this game, it's gonna win.
I heard a lot of people talk that same way about Silk Song too. That's what I said. I think it's going to come down to the two of them.
Well, no, because I do think that Expedition 33 will win because there was a lot of bitches that couldn't handle the difficulty of Silk Song, and they were throwing a fit.
I was throwing a fit, but I'm one of those that I never played it because it looked just face melting.
Me personally, the game I voted for, the game that I set my vote on, was Donkey Kong. That game was amazing.
The Game of the Year.
Yeah, I don't think.
No. My game of the year is Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. So, because
But that's
Deltarune,
DLC though.
Me
it's not
personally,
DLC. What do you mean it's DLC? It's not DLC.
Is it a separate game?
No.
it's not DLC. It's an expansion pack.
No. It's. What are you talking about?
You just said it's not a standalone game, so it's got to be one of those others.
It is a standalone game.
You
Well,
just
that's
said
what I
one.
just said. Is it?
No,
is it-
you
is
said.
it-
You said, "Is it a standalone game?" You go, "No."
No, what? Okay, wait. What'd you say? Hold on. No, hold on. No. Go back.
Okay, you know what? Remember what he said earlier about his GPA? I'm starting to see it now.
Oh no! No! Oh.
See,
Oh.
like
I'm
we get that.
Dude, I'm kidding, bud. I'm kidding.
That's horrible. That's
Uh,
terrible.
you-
That's
you
terrible.
No, okay. What did
You
you
know.
say?
I asked you if it was a standalone game.
No, yeah.
Okay.
And you
So,
said
but like
no.
the game, although I guess they probably wouldn't nominate it because it's not finished yet, because they're releasing in chapters.
Oh, it's an episodic game.
Well, because Deltarune is like my favorite video game of all time. So
Okay. Well,
no,
You
yeah,
got
but
any other-
I think Donkey Kong, like, for me personally, I would like for it to win.
I still would rather see KCD2 win. Just to get some love to an indie studio.
yeah.
Well, then
And they knocked it out of the park with this.
yeah, well then if you want an indie studio to win, Team Cherry deserves it the most out of everybody in here for indie. Actually, even Expedition 33 is an indie game. I'm pretty sure.
No, that was a AAA game.
Mhm.
Hold on. Yeah, it is an indie game.
Is it? Wow, because it got a lot of advertising. I mean, and a lot of advertising. I mean, to the point where like GameStop even had commercials running in their store on loop.
Mm-hmm.
So did Silk Song.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but yeah, I think it's a good time. That's a good place as any to land this wounded plane here, this wounded duck. But ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, angry faithful of all ages, we thank you for joining us for 238 weeks of your life that you're never going to get back. Come back next week and do it again, will you? Same bad time. Hopefully, maybe, but definitely the same bad channel. Normally we would not depart or turn on the ugly lights without a word from our president, but yeah, we're going to give him the night off again this week. But with that being said, I'm Johnny Skelton.
I'm David Dickerman.
I am Chris Mountain Jacka.
I'm Colin Skelton.
You hit, yeah, and right just as we're landing the plane, our viewership goes up. That's awesome.
You're too late.
Right. It's like Ferris Bueller. Like, what are you doing here still? All right. Well, you've been privy. You've been indentured. I would say you're better off, but are you really? Yeah. Anyways, you don't have to go home, but folks, you can't fucking stay here. Get out of here. Go on.